Here are the 8 fastest muscle cars of 1971 ranked by their blistering 0 to 60 mph times. Number 8. The 1971 AMC Javelin AMX 401. Kicking off our list at number 8 is the 1971 AMC Javelin AMX 401. This was American Motors Corporation's bold answer to the era's dominant muscle cars from the big 3 automakers. Beneath its aggressive sculpted hood lay a beast of an engine, a 401 cubic inch V8 that unleashed 330 horsepower and a staggering 430 pound-feet of torque. This raw power catapulted the Javelin AMX from 0 to 60 between 6.6 to 6.4 seconds, with a top speed that pushed the limits at 130 mph. Visually, the Javelin AMX was anything but ordinary. Its elongated hood, short rear deck, and distinctive twin Venturi front grille gave it a fierce, predatory presence on the road. Wide-set tracks and flared wheel arches further emphasized its aggressive stance, while optional rear spoilers and side stripes showed its racing pedigree. Inside is a cockpit-style dashboard, high back bucket seats, and a floor-mounted shifter that puts performance at the forefront, making it clear that this car was built for those who crave the thrill of the drive. Unique amongst its peers, the Javelin AMX also offered a Trans Am racing-inspired package, complete with heavy-duty suspension components, front and rear spoilers, and a functional cowl induction hood. This package didn't just enhance popularity, it transformed the Javelin AMX into a formidable track performer, solidifying its status as one of the most distinctive and desirable muscle cars of 1971. But the Javelin AMX wasn't the only muscle car that made waves in 1971. Next up, we have the number 7 car on this list, the 1971 Pontiac GTO Judge. As the crowning achievement of Pontiac's GTO lineup, the Judge was equipped with a powerful 455 HO V8 engine, producing an impressive 335 horsepower and a massive 480 pound-feet of torque. This combination allowed the GTO Judge to sprint from 0 to 60 mph in a blistering 6.4 seconds and reach a top speed of 133 mph. Which is a formidable feat that set it apart in the muscle car era. But the GTO Judge was more than just raw speed. Its aggressive styling made a statement on the road. Bold graphics, a rear spoiler, and a functional ram air hood weren't just for show. They were designed to enhance performance and make sure the car was noticed. The Judge package's vibrant colors and distinctive striping ensured it stood out in a crowd of muscle cars, commanding attention wherever it went. Inside, the GTO Judge continued its theme of performance and style. The sporty dashboard, supportive bucket seats, and iconic Hurst shifter reminded drivers that this car was built for serious driving. The GTO Judge wasn't just a vehicle, it was a symbol of the rebellious and daring spirit of the 1970s. A car that demanded to be driven hard and respected by all who saw it. While the GTO Judge was a force to be reckoned with, there are other contenders on this list to challenge its dominance. Next on this list is the 1971 Dodge Charger RT 440 6-pack. Coming in at number 6, the 1971 Dodge Charger RT 440 6-pack was a masterpiece of American engineering, embodying the brute strength and audacious design that defined the muscle car era. At its heart was the legendary 440 cubic inch V8 engine outfitted with 3 two-barrel carburetors, the famed 6-pack. This setup gave the Charger RT an astounding 390 horsepower and a jaw-dropping 490 pound-feet of torque, launching it from 0 to 60 in a lightning-fast 6.3 seconds and pushing it to a top speed of 145 mph. The Charger RT was as much about style as it was about speed. Its iconic Coke bottle shape and muscular contours gave it an unmistakable road presence. The split grille flanked by hidden headlights lent the Charger a sleek and menacing look that turned heads whether the lights were on or off. At the rear, a prominent spoiler not only added to its aggressive appearance, but also improved aerodynamic performance at high speeds. Inside, the Charger RT catered to the true performance enthusiast. High back bucket seats, a sporty steering wheel, and a dashboard with all essential controls within easy reach made the cabin as functional as it was stylish. The suspension was finely tuned to strike a balance between comfort and performance, offering a smooth ride that didn't sacrifice handling. This made the Charger RT not just a straight-line rocket, but a well-rounded muscle car that excelled on both the drag strip and the open road. Number 5. The 1971 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 454 LS6. Chevrolet's contribution to the 1971 muscle car scene was nothing short of legendary, with the Chevrolet Chevelle SS 454 LS6, a car that has become synonymous with brute force and high performance. The LS6 variant was equipped with one of the most powerful engines ever offered by Chevrolet, a 454 cubic inch V8 that churned out an astounding 450 horsepower and 500 pound-feet of torque. This engine quickly became a favorite among drag racers and street racers alike, thanks to its ability to deliver massive power across a broad RPM range. The Chevelle SS 454 LS6 could rocket from 0 to 60 in just 6.1 seconds, and it reached a top speed of 142 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest cars of its time. The design of the Chevelle SS 454 LS6 was a perfect blend of muscle and style. Its broad, menacing front end, dominated by a prominent grille and dual headlights, gave the car an aggressive and intimidating presence on the road. The cowl induction hood featuring a functional air scoop was not only visually striking but also enhanced engine performance by funneling cooler air into the engine bay. The Chevelle's body with its clean lines and muscular stance made it a favorite among muscle car enthusiasts. Inside, the Chevelle SS 454 LS6 offered a range of features designed to enhance the driving experience, including optional bucket seats, a center console, and a full-gauge package. Its performance-tuned suspension provided excellent handling and ride quality, making the Chevelle SS 454 LS6 a well-rounded muscle car, equally at home on the street and the track. Number 4. The 1971 Oldsmobile 442 W30. The 1971 Oldsmobile 442 W30 represented the pinnacle of Oldsmobile performance offerings. Under the hood, the 442 W30 was powered by a 455 cubic inch V8 engine that delivered 350 horsepower and 500 pound-feet of torque. This engine featured a high lift camshaft, large valves, and a special cold air induction system that maximized power output. The 442 W30 could sprint from 0 to 60 in just 6.0 seconds with a top speed of 132 miles per hour, placing it among the fastest cars of the era. The design of the 442 W30 was a seamless blend of aggression and refinement, highlighted by a bold front grille, dual hood scoops, and distinctive 442 badging. The car's body, with its clean lines and muscular stance, was both stylish and functional, making it a favorite among muscle car enthusiasts. Inside, the 442 W30 was designed to be both comfortable and practical, with bucket seats, a center console, and a full-gauge package that provided the driver with all the necessary information to harness the car's immense power. The car's heavy-duty suspension system ensured excellent handling and ride quality, making the 442 W30 a well-rounded muscle car capable of excelling both on the street and at the drag strip. The 1971 Oldsmobile 442 W30 was a fitting end to an era of high-performance Oldsmobiles, offering a unique blend of power and style that made it one of the most desirable muscle cars of its time. While the 442 W30 was a dark horse in the muscle car wars, Ford's Mustang stable had its own champion. Get ready for the 1971 Ford Mustang Boss 351. Number 3, the 1971 Ford Mustang Boss 351 was another standout of the year, representing the last of the true high-performance Mustangs before emissions regulations began to take their toll on horsepower figures. The Boss 351 was powered by the 351 Cleveland V8 engine, a high-revving unit that produced 330 horsepower and 370 pound-feet of torque. This engine was equipped with a solid lifter camshaft, large port cylinder heads, and a high compression ratio, all of which contributed to its impressive performance. The Boss 351 could accelerate from 0 to 60 in 5.8 seconds and achieve a top speed of 140 miles per hour, making it one of the quickest Mustangs ever produced. The Boss 351's design was as aggressive as its performance, featuring a functional ram air hood scoop that funneled cool air directly into the engine for increased power. The fastback body style with its sloping roofline and distinctive rear deck spoiler was both aesthetically pleasing and aerodynamically efficient. Unique graphics and striping added to its visual appeal, making it stand out from other Mustangs of the era. Inside, the Boss 351 was equipped with performance-oriented features such as a tachometer, sport mirrors, and a Hurst shifter. The interior was both functional and stylish, with bucket seats that provided excellent support during spirited driving. The Boss 351's combination of a powerful engine, aggressive styling, and well-balanced handling made it a favorite among Mustang enthusiasts and a fitting swan song for the era of high-performance Mustangs. As the Boss 351 proved itself to be a worthy contender, Buick took the stage with its own luxury muscle car. The number 2 entry, the 1971 Buick GSX 455 Stage 1. Buick's contribution to the 1971 muscle car lineup was the GSX 455 Stage 1, a car that uniquely combined luxury and muscle. The GSX 455 Stage 1 was powered by a 455 cubic inch V8 engine that produced 360 horsepower and an astonishing 510 pound-feet of torque, making it one of the most powerful engines of its time. This immense torque allowed the GSX 455 Stage 1 to accelerate from 0 to 60 in 5.8 seconds and reach a top speed of 130 miles per hour. The GSX's design was equally impressive, featuring bold GSX striping, a rear spoiler, and a functional hood tachometer that enhanced its sporty appeal. The car's body was a masterful blend of elegance and aggression with a wide stance, flared wheel arches, and a muscular profile that hinted at its immense power. Inside, Buick focused on luxury, providing a well-appointed interior with bucket seats, wood grain accents, and a host of convenience features that made it as comfortable as it was powerful. The GSX 455 Stage 1 was a rare and desirable muscle car, offering a unique blend of performance, style, and luxury that appealed to discerning buyers who wanted the best of both worlds. But the ultimate muscle car of 1971 was yet to come. The crown jewel of the era. Number 1, the 1971 Plymouth Hemi Cuda. Spot goes to the 1971 Plymouth Hemi Cuda, and it is often considered one of the crown jewels of the muscle car era. The Cuda was the ultimate expression of Plymouth's commitment to high performance, as it was equipped with the legendary 426 Hemi V8 engine. This absolute powerhouse, renowned for its dominance in both street racing and on the drag strip, delivered a staggering 425 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque. With immense power that allowed the Hemi Cuda to accelerate from 0 to 60 in just 5.2 seconds, an impressive feat even by today's standards. With a top speed of 150 miles per hour, the Hemi Cuda solidified its reputation as a true performance machine. As a masterpiece of design, its wide stance and low-slung body gave it an aggressive look, while the distinctive quad headlights and bold grille made it instantly recognizable. One of the most striking features of the Cuda was its shaker hood scoop, which protruded through the hood and vibrated with the engine. This design was not only a visual statement, but also a functional enhancement, helping to funnel cooler air directly into the engine for better performance. The car's lightweight construction further contributed to its agility, making the Hemi Cuda a dominant force on both the streets and the drag strip. Inside, the Hemi Cuda was designed with high back bucket seats, a sporty dashboard, and a Hurst shifter that provided a direct connection to the car's immense power. The combination of its potent engine, lightweight body, and aggressive styling made the 1971 Plymouth Hemi Cuda an icon of the muscle car era and a highly sought after collector's item today.